Okay, Eric said, what you thinking about all this? I said, Luke had a pretty strong motive. If Bobby was going to divorce him, he'd be left with nothing. Nope. Eric said, no house, no job. I said, I do think he loved Bobby, though. Eric said, heartbreak's a powerful motivator. Eric said, Victoria, Laura claims she oversaw her sex work at Iris. I said, yeah, and she did buy the van. But something about that's not sitting right with me. She's too smart to put the van in her name if she was going to use it for anything criminal. Eric said, and we know other people have access to the van. The man Bobby saw driving it. I said, and we knew Laura used it in connection with Ed's robbery. He said Laura was out on bail when Bobby was murdered. And we know Bobby had been a customer at Iris, so they could have easily met. I said, murder does feel like a big step up from robbery, though. Eric said, unless you were right, that it could have been a drugging gone wrong. I said, or if there is a human trafficking network, she might have been forced into doing it. Eric said, about the men in the van. I said, I don't know. She could have invented the whole story of trafficking to get a better deal and avoid going to jail for Ed's robbery. Eric said, and there's a lot that doesn't stack up for me with Felix. I said, yep, he claims not to know Bobby, despite him being a member at the club. He claims not to know about the van, but he seems to take pride in knowing his club inside out. Eric said he must have known about the van. I said, and I still think he might have slipped up in his interview when he mentioned the van was in Victoria's name. Eric said, there's something going on at that club, and if it is human trafficking, wouldn't Felix know about it? I said, and if Bobby found out, he'd surely want him out of the way. This is hard to work out who's telling the truth. Eric said, we don't have long. We need something other than Laura's testimony if this is going to stick. I said, I just have a thought. Give me a few minutes to test something out. Okay, y'all, we gonna pause for the calls on that real quick because we got an email from Eric. Eric said, hey, Kate, I'm really sorry, but I've got the Iris Club members card log through for the day Leah was there. I've attached it. I don't know how else to say this, but it was Sean. His card was used. We need to get a hold of him. I'm so sorry. What? So, y'all, the day that Leah went missing, Sean's card was used at the Iris Club. Who else was it? Y'all, hold on. I see Sean's name is highlighted. But I also see a name here. Right here. This is, his husband, the head teacher. What's her name? Vanessa, the head teacher. That's her husband. Simon Appleton. Simon Appleton. Okay, so Simon Appleton was at the club. Yeah, I don't see nobody else's name. But Sean logged in at 7:55. And Simon Appleton logged in at 8:16. Okay. Y'all, what is going on? What is going on here? I said, Eric, I just saw your email. What does this mean about Sean? Was he there? Eric said, we don't know yet. We need to speak to him. I said, he's gone completely off grid. Is he involved with Leah's disappearance? Eric said, I don't know, but it doesn't look good. I said, I need to speak to Victoria. I need to interview her. What if Leah was mixed up in all this? Get her back in the room. Eric said, I can't. I said, what you mean you can't? This is about Leah. Get her in the room now. Eric said, I know this is about Leah, but right now we need to charge somebody for this murder. If we don't, we're going to have to let all the suspects walk. Danielle is breathing down my neck to do something now. Do you know who it is or not? I said, I think so. I'm calling now, but then we need to talk. Y'all don't know who it is? I do not know who it is. Who would kill that man? It's got to be the husband. It's got to be the husband. I'm so intertwined with this Leah stuff that I don't even care about this case. Like, I don't even care. It's got to be the husband, though, right? I feel like it's the husband. So, y'all, I ain't even going to hold you. I don't think that Laura, Victoria, or Felix killed Bobby Shaw. I don't think that that has anything to do. I think that they are involved in the bigger plot of Leah. I do not think that they're involved in this case, this murder case. The only person that is connected to this murder case is the husband, Luke Shaw. And he had the prenup that was null and void if that man got murdered. So now he owns rights to everything that man had. Also, from back when I used to be real deep into true crime stuff, I used to love watching Forensic Files and Snapped and all the true crime shows. I used to watch all the true crime shows. Also, there are two things in the case file that I feel like connects Luke to this murder. The first thing is that before we interviewed Luke, Eric made a comment in the text messages that said he's finishing up his cigarette, like he's finishing up a cigarette and then he'll come in and we'll interview him. There's a, hold on, I'm gonna show it. There's a cigarette at the scene of the crime. It says situational evidence found in the body 1 meter, whatever. It says situational evidence. That's real coincidental. I get it. It's the woods, and so, you know, this is, you know, cigarettes might be there, but it's just, I feel like we could connect it to him. I feel like you a smoker. There's a cigarette in the woods. I feel like you're connected, right? Also, we know they were going through marriage problems. They were in marriage counseling. Also, Bobby had mentioned the word divorce, and we know from the prenup that Luke wouldn't have gotten any money or any assets if they divorced, right? But if they didn't divorce and something else happened to Bobby, then the prenup is null and void and Luke would get everything. So that's a great insurance policy to kill that man, you know what I'm saying? So that's where we at. I think as far as this murder case goes, it's gotta be the husband. That's how I feel. I don't think that Laura and Victoria and Felix, I don't think they got nothing to do with this man, especially because when we interviewed them, they were like, who said that? What you talking about? Bobby Shaw. They might be lying, but I don't know. I just feel like it had to be the husband. It's usually the husband. Let's go with that. That's Suggestion's answer.
I love my husband, detective. It wasn't me.
I was brought here illegally. I don't know what happened to the petrol station owner.
Kate, you've got to believe me. I have got nothing to do with all of this.
I told you. Talk to Victoria. I don't know anything about any of this.
So y'all, all these people shady. All of them. I think all of them lying. But with this specific murder, it's gotta be Luke. It's gotta be Luke. Let's pick Luke.
No, it wasn't Luke. Victoria's necklace was at the scene of the crime.
How was I supposed...
She killed Bobby. I'm going to confront her now.
How would I have known? Eric, you playing. You playing.
Hello, Miss Travis. As you know, my name is Detective Eric Jones. You're being interviewed whilst under arrest for the murder of Bobby Shaw. I must inform you that we're being recorded. There's a camera in the corner of the room. It's filming all three of us.
We watching.
You've requested legal representation, and your lawyer, Matthew Sloan, is present in the room. Is that your necklace?
No comment.
We have photographic evidence that proves that this necklace belongs to you. You were seen wearing it 2 weeks ago.
No comment.
How would we have not?
This was found at the scene. The scene where Bobby Shaw's body was recovered. Was there a struggle, Victoria? Did he try and stop you before you killed him?
No comment.
You killed him because he reported the van driving through the petrol station, didn't you? You killed him to keep the trafficking a secret, didn't you?
No comment.
have all the evidence, Victoria. This is your chance to explain yourself.
My client is exercising her right to remain silent.
Your client will be detained whilst awaiting trial for murder in the first degree. Your client might also be interested to know that we're opening another investigation into her involvement in a human trafficking operation, which is in breach of the Modern Slavery Act. We're going to be taking statements from all the girls down at the Ikyfl, Victoria. You sure there's nothing you want to say to us? How about Felix Anson de Ver? Do you want to explain his involvement in all of this? Or are you okay to just take the fall?
No comment.
Fine. Then I'll see you in court.
Hi, Kate.
What if Leah got pulled into all this? Prostitution, people trafficking.
Whoa, slow down. We don't know enough yet.
Yeah, but what if Leah found out what they were doing and Victoria did something to her? Like with Bobby.
This doesn't prove that Leah was part of any of this.
I need to interview Victoria.
Okay, I'll have a word with Danielle. I'll get back to you as soon as I've spoken with her.
Thanks, Eric.
Speak soon, Kate.
I know you lying. I know you liar. We ain't got no... Yo, how did y'all pick Victoria? How did everybody pick Victoria? Because there was not... You mean to tell me 39% of the people that played this game saw that little itty bitty necklace on the ground and thought it was her? How would y'all piece that together? How would y'all put two and two together? Okay, whatever. Y'all, is that the end? Is that the end of it? I ain't got... Y'all, there are no more episodes. There are no more episodes of this game. So what am I supposed to do? Where is Leah? We done played all this and we don't know where the daughter is? That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Okay. What happened to Kayla? She never came into the... What happened to what happened? Like, we don't get nothing else. We don't get nothing else. I don't even know how to end this. I feel slighted. I feel shortchanged. I feel scammed. I feel empty inside. Because we don't know what happened to Leah. We still don't know what happened to Leah. Y'all don't quote me on this, but I think that this might be another story that was affected by COVID. Like, I think that they had plans to like keep filming, and then COVID happened and they stopped filming, and then they just never picked it back up. I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure that's what happened with another story. I think it was Killer. I think it was the story of, remember the story that we played with the lady who somebody had hired a hitman on that dark web website and somebody was trying to kill her? That story, remember how that story kind of like just ended abruptly and we don't know, like there was no follow-up to it? I think that's what happened with that one, so I wouldn't be surprised if something similar happened with this story as well. I really want to know what happened to Leah. I do think that the trafficking thing does make sense for Leah. Also, Sean, my ex-husband Sean, he's trash. I've been calling him trash from the very beginning. He's still trash. He's still trash. And we found out he was a member at the Iris Club, and he was there, allegedly, he was there the day that Leah disappeared. I don't think he was there. I think maybe Leah used his membership or whatever, maybe, to get into the club. I don't think that he was actually there. But why was he a member anyway? Why was he a member at this club where the girls are sex workers? He trash. That man's trash. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Man, this was a good story. This is a good story that I wish would continue. Like, I wish. Unrd. Suspects, please, 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 for the culture, for the suggestions channel, please, please film some more episodes. Film some more text messages and stuff with Eric. I'm a fan of Eric. We stan Eric over here. We stan Kate. I think of all the Unrd stories / suspects stories, I think this one is my favorite. I think this is my favorite because it has that interactive piece, right? I think I like that. I like that part of it. So yeah, suspects, please, please, like, film some more so that suggestions can read some more for the subscribers. We need it. We need more content, guys. We need it. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see y'all in the next video. What else y'all want me to do? I done ran out of I done ran out of stories. I think that Unrd has like romance stories. I just been reading the true crime stories from Unrd, but there are like a series of like stories that are not related to like death and murder. Those are the ones that I like to read because I feel like it's more like there's a mystery and a suspense behind it. But there are like romantic ones and ones that, you know, I guess are like lovey-dovey and not necessarily like who killed such and such. Like I feel like there are more stories like that. So I might dip my toe into there and see what's going on with the romantic stories as opposed to all these people lying and cheating and stealing and murdering, you know. I feel like that's what those the stories we've been working on. But I might try a different Unrd story, you know, just to test it out, We'll see though. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.